Hello everyone, and once again welcome back to my channel, Simply Sharnae, where it's simply me being me. And today I wanted to do a quick little hair tutorial with this hairstyle that I've been wanting to try. I'm gonna insert a clip of what it looks like since I'm recording on my phone and that's what the video is. But I had this high puffin with these braids that I did, and if you guys want to know how I did that, I can also do a video for this hairstyle because I liked it a lot. And then, yeah, let's just get started. I'm gonna take this down and we're gonna get right into it. Before I get started, I'm just gonna show you guys what I have in my hair and what I'm gonna be using today. So for the products, I have this Eco Styler gel that I always use, the Jamaican Black Castor Oil that has flaxseed in it. I feel like this is very moisturizing while giving a strong cold and it doesn't flake on me. And then let me just get the other ones real quick. And I'm just gonna be using this Shea Moisture Curl Stretch Pudding on my twists just to get them nice. Or I might just use the gel. I'm probably just gonna mix them, but some of that is in my hair already from when I did this hairstyle. And then I'm gonna be using some of this growth hair oil that I got from the Black Hair Experience photo place, so that was pretty cool. And so far I like how it works and how it smells, but you really could use whatever oil you want. And then for my tools, I'm gonna be using a rat tail comb to part my hair and this like easy detangler brush. Basically, you guys have seen my review on this and it helps detangle your hair way easier. And that's about it. And of course, some clips too. Not one of those, but the clips, because I need to be able to section my hair off. So let's get into this. But if you guys see me looking down, it's because I'm watching TV on my iPad. So if you guys have some good show recommendations, go ahead and drop them down for me because I'm waiting for new shows to come out right now. All right, but first we got to take this out and get started. All right. And then I was thinking about doing this little transition thing that I thought would be cool. So, all right, you guys see how this is, how it looks. And then, okay, so my hair is all taken out. Now I just gotta detangle it and then we can get started on this hairstyle. It's gonna be pretty easy today. Nothing too much, as you can see by the video. But I'm gonna detangle this. I don't know if you guys want to watch me do that, so I'm gonna just fast forward through that and you guys will come back to me with my hair detangled and sectioned off. All right, let's get started. So I've detangled my hair and sectioned it into 4 parts. And I'm just gonna start by parting the front section. So I like to do it one side at a time just because it's easier for me. So as you see, I just have that first little half moon shape, or should I say quarter moon shape, and then I'm just sectioning that part back. And then I'm just going to get the second part of my hair so it can match this piece and make another quarter moon to kind of have a half moon shape in the front of my head. Then I'm just going to work on straightening out the part just to make sure it looks as neat as I can get it. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Alright, now that my hair is nicely parted, I'm going to retwist these sections to get those extra flyaway pieces out the way. And as you can see, I've clipped off the part that I've parted off while I'm doing this just to keep it away from the rest of my hair and just to keep things nice and separate. All right, so this is the fun part. You're going to make a diagonal in the front of your head on this part. I typically will have my parts on that side of my face, so that's why I started the diagonal going that way. So if you like your parts on the opposite side, you would do your diagonal that way. And then I'm just going to get that part nice and straight and section off one of the parts. Then you're going to divide the section in half, and then of course make sure it's straight again, because straight parts will make the hairstyle all the much better. So I'm doing that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and once again clean up the parts to make it as neat as possible, and just keep on doing that. It was a long process, so I was like, this video is sped up and it's already me moving slow. So now that I have this part sectioned off, I'm going to go in with some Eco Styler gel, just so it's something that has a nice hold to it. And you could also brush up the edges in the front. And then now it's time to start the braid. If you don't know how to braid, you can check my Back to the Basics series, just so you can have some good tips on how to braid your hair. But I just started out this section nice and small, and gradually I'm grabbing more pieces as I go down the braid. And it's actually pretty easy once you do this. The longest part of me doing this hairstyle would have to be the parting process, because as you can see now, I'm braiding and the hair is still trying to mess up my parts as I'm braiding. So just always keep your rat tail or some gel handy so you can just gel that part or wrap back in its place, because you are in control of your hair, not your hair is in control of you. Always remember that. Okay, so now that my first part is done, I'm just going to do it on the same thing on the part that's behind it. So I'm just going to get gel on it and brush both sides and add gel to it and get the hair nice and smooth before I start braiding it. And it's always good to make sure your hair is nice and detangled, so as you braid it down, it's easier. So once again, I'm getting a small part in the beginning and starting off my braid, and just gonna braid all the way down to the length of my hair. And I don't know if I show it much in this video, but every time I get to the end of my braid, I add a little bit of Eco Styler gel or some water, just to get my ends nice and curled so I don't have those straight or fuzzy pieces whenever I go to take out my hair. So, just watch me do this, and then I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side, and you'll hear from me again once I get to the back.
Alright, so now that I'm on the back or just finishing up this last braid, I'm going to do a bunch of plaits in the back. If you remember in the little clip I showed you guys in the beginning, the girl did a wash and go, but the way my hair works and how the shrinkage works, and I haven't quite perfected my wash and go, I just went with the braid out. You could also do a twist out or like curl formers. You really can do whatever you want just to curl the back. But for me, this time I chose braid outs. And you're just gonna go through and braid or plait your hair, whatever you want to call it, all the way down. Remember to detangle the ends and add some cream, gel, or something to moisturize your ends when you get to the end of the braid. And I'm just gonna repeat that throughout my whole head. And I'm sure you guys know how to do this at this point if you've watched my Back to the Basics video. If not, go ahead and check out that playlist. I'll link it down in the description below just for your easy access. And yeah, as you can see, I'm just detangling it with that easy detangler brush. And like I said, guys, this brush works wonders. This is not a sponsored video, but if it was, I'd still say the same thing. This brush is amazing. As you can see, I'm like just running through my fingers through my hair pretty easily. And I'm just saying, that brush is magical. If you don't have one, go get it. Alright, so now that I'm done braiding one half of my hair, I'm going to do the same exact thing on the other half. And one tip I'm probably going to use in the future for myself and I want to share with you guys is to probably divide your hair horizontally just so you don't end up with that half and half like I did. Because, you know, when you plait your hair up, it naturally goes in the direction of where you plaited. And, you know, naturally people go to the side whenever they can't reach the other half and just put it on the other half. So now that I'm done with this, I'm gonna, show you guys how I did the takeout.
All right, so I'm back and it's 2 days later and I'm about to take this hair out, but really you could leave it for one day or however long you want. But this is what it looks like in the finished product. And then I just have this oil that I got from that Natural Hair Experience place, but you can really just use any oil you want. I'm just gonna use this because that's what I have right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my hair down one plait at a time. You could always do these things bigger, but I wanted to do them smaller this time. But I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this oil on my hands and rub it through my hair, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start taking the braids down, and then I'll come back to show you guys the finished product.
Alright, so one thing I forgot to add is that you can add beads to the front of this hairstyle like I did. I also thought about leaving those two side braids in and adding another set of beads, but it's always up to you how you'd like to customize a style.
All right, so I'm finally done with my hair. I took out all the braids. I don't plan on separating this because I braided them small enough that they'll naturally like get bigger as the days go on. But I think I really like this. I'll show you guys the back. Depending on how this video looks after I pre-watch it, I might have to fluff out the back, but I'm pretty happy with the thing. And I'll leave the Instagram inspiration video link in the comment section below. But if you guys have more hairstyles you want me to try out, or anything else you want me to make, drop those suggestions down in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so that you are notified the next time that I post a video. And I'll see you guys next time. And last but not least, don't forget to be the bestie, because there's only one person like you, and that's you. So simply be genuine, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.